You might have heard that it's Suicide Prevention Month, but you might be asking what it even means to be depressed or suicidal. How can someone just be sad? How is it this hard to see the bright side of life? Why have my friends started to give up hope on this world? And what is pushing the people I care about down this path? There are many things that can affect the moods, actions, and mental states of others, but let's talk about what you can do. Number 1, check up on your friends. This could also even be your happy friends. You never know what may be going on behind the scenes. It could be as simple as a text message, or you can go as far as to invite them to a game. Number 2, take the time to listen. When your friend trusts you, they will most likely open up about their feelings. Please, please, please don't shut them down when they are already at the most vulnerable point. You might be the only one this person will open up to. They probably don't have parents to go to or any other trusted adult, so you gotta be there for them. Find the signs. There are many different warning signs that could be your friends hinting that they aren't in the right place. Also, keep in mind that these are just warning signs. This means that even if your friend is only doing 1 or 2 of these, they may not be depressed or suicidal. You know your friends better than I do, after all. Now, these are the 4 main signs someone may be depressed or suicidal. So make sure that you understand these signs when you're looking into your friends and family. Number 1, talking about suicide. This kind of happens a lot, where some people may have deep talks and they bring up, oh my god, I don't want to kill myself. Or sometimes it might be an offhand remark when they play a game, they're like, oh, I want to kill myself after, say, missing a shot or doing a bad play in a video game. Number 2, lashing out. Now this could be towards anyone. It could be towards another friend when they blame them in a play of a video game, say they missed their shots or something like that and their teammates couldn't back them up. Or this could even be towards your parents or their parents, and they're just dealing with authoritative issues. They don't like being disciplined or being told what to do. 3 is mood. If you start noticing that your friend is being grumpier more than usual and you're starting to notice it's a daily occurrence, then it might not be in a good spot for them right now. And number 4, this is usually one of the big telling signs, but mental illnesses. If you know that your friend is dealing with clinical depression or clinical anxiety, or even things like bipolar disorder, then you really gotta get your friend someone to talk to, either a trusted adult or a psychiatrist or a therapist. Get them someone to talk to. And a bonus 5th warning sign is past suicide attempts. If your friend is already attempting suicide and they just somehow survived, there's a telling chance that they still follow all the first 4 signs that they might do it again. So please, please, please try to stop your friends from committing suicide. It takes a really small thing just to reach out to your friends, and it's doable by 1 person. Now, I've prepared a skit for you all. Now, this isn't really the greatest skit, but here's an example of what usually happens and what you should try to avoid doing. Alright, bro, I'm on the server now. Would you want me to see you again?
Can you come to the entrance of the IKEA, please?
Okay, sure. Alright, I see you. I'm here. Bro,
Oh.
you good?
Not really.
Uh,
It's just
okay.
like we had such a good run with this server, but people just keep leaving after a few days of playing on it. and I build these amazing builds for everyone. And see, look, I even have a shop just for people when they're starting off. But no one gets on the server anymore, and it just makes me feel sad and lonely now.
Bro, just like ask people to get on the server. I mean, I'm on. Isn't that enough?
But it's fun when you have a bunch more people, so you can like fight stuff or like go into battle.
I mean, you can't control other people, my guy. You know this.
Yeah, I know. But there is one thing I can't control.
What do you mean?
I can control what I could do to my builds.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yo, what are you doing with that? What are you doing with that? Put that away.
I just want to break all my builds because no one ever gets on a server.
Dude, that's so stupid. Why are you being so dramatic, dude?
There's just no point for any of these anymore.
What are you doing? Stop.
You can't stop me.
No,
Yeah.
don't. What? What are you doing?
I'm blowing up my builds.
Why?
I showed them this
Stop.
from the very start.
No, what are you doing? Stop. No, stop.
I showed them this from the start. No one gets on anymore.
Oh my god. Dude, you're being so dramatic, dude. What is wrong with you? The most important thing we can all learn is to be cognitive of other people. Showing a little empathy for others can make a huge difference. One of the ways I found that better the relationships with most of my friends was the Enneagram, and I seriously mean it. A lot of the time, I wasn't considered a very nice person. I often insulted people when they were bad at games, and I was generally toxic and rude. To some small extent, I still am with some of my closest friends, like my guy Daniel. Once I took the time to really look into the people around me and understand how they reacted to certain situations, I tend to be a bit more careful with the things I say. Now, of course, this didn't happen overnight, nor will it for any of you, but having this simple change in mindset can improve your relationships with people in big ways. Disclaimer, this is not a video for you to figure out what type of your friends are, but to simply give you an idea of what the Enneagram is and how it works. For more information, click the link in the description to learn more about the different types. Now, on to the rest of the video. The Enneagram consists of 9 different types that can distinguish different people. Many of these descriptions are very general, but I'll try my best to go into the depths of each of them. With each of these types, there also consist of wings, which are sort of like subtypes, but those are really complicated and hard to explain, so I'll leave it up to you if you wish to learn more about these types. Number 1, the Reformer. Also known as the Perfectionist, the Type 1 has to have it their way. These people aren't talking perfectionism in the way that they can see flaws in everything and go out of their way and fix them, but rather they need to take charge and tend to act very bossy. They always have to follow the rules, and this type is usually the easiest to figure out. Number 2, the Helper. These people are really easy to figure out too. The Helper has a tendency, to help people. Type 2s want to be liked, and being social is very important to them. They try their best to get along with others, and they like to change their personalities to get along with them too. But because of this, they have a harder time pleasing big crowds of people, and much rather prefer working with people one-on-one. Hence, they can't really change their personality to multiple different people at a time. Number 3, the Achiever. Type 3s also need social interaction. They take it upon themselves to be hard workers and get others to put them in a spotlight for working hard. They tend to be the workaholic type just for clout. A lot of the time, they really do become successful and are capable of great things. Number 4, the Individualist. Unlike the first 3 types we mentioned, Type 4s don't need other people. In fact, they're quite capable on their own. The Type 4 usually needs to find something within themselves that define them. They usually pick up on a passion and roll with it for the rest of their lives, so it goes along with their identity. They think of themselves as different from others, or even better than others. Number 5, the Investigator. If you're Type 5, you really are different from the rest. Type 5 has a brain that is completely different and unique from the rest. Other people might perceive these people as weird or antisocial, but your mind has the capability of having the genius mind. You're smart, creative, and perceptive, and should own it. Number 6, the Loyalist. Also known as the devil's advocate, these people are motivated by fear and anxiety. They have to question themselves. These people will defend themselves, others, and their beliefs. And a lot of times, this person may be your best friend. Number 7, the enthusiast. The type 7 is usually one of the most positive and optimistic people out there. These guys are multi-talented and generally good at anything they put their mind to, or sometimes even when they aren't really trying. These people don't like to be bored, so trying out new and exciting activities is most common for the type 7. Number 8, the challenger. These guys are very similar to the type 1, except they have a tendency to be angry and deal with anger issues. These people have their own set of rules that must be followed. They are less likely to open up because they are known to be very rigid people, although this can cause them to distance themselves from other people. Number 9, the Peacemaker. Now, this one is my personal favorite because I'm a type 9. The type 9 is very similar to all the other types. They encompass all of them. They get along with almost everyone, but ironically, not with other type 9s. The type 9 has a tendency to be lazy and will cut corners to get things done. Since the type 9 is so similar to all the other points, they will try to manipulate others into doing things for them. They try to do as much as they can to keep the peace within themselves and others. Unlike the type 2, the type 9 doesn't necessarily have to try and change their personality for others to like them, because most of the time, the type 9 tries to keep it real to others and is already transparent. They try not to be disturbed and will usually go with the flow. Thanks everyone for making it to the end of the video. If you like the video, make sure to hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe. Also, I stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday over there on Twitch. So if you'd like to talk more about this topic, feel free to stop by, and I'll see you guys next time. As always, if you want to support or follow me anywhere else, the links are in the description. See ya.